Hi guys, hope everybody's well today. We're going to tap in using the Divine Masters deck. We're going to use an Angel Oracle deck, and we're also going to do the Influence of the Angels Tarot deck. So I'm going to open up with this. Stick around if you'd like to receive messages today for your highest and greatest good. Divine Masters, keepers of ancient wisdom, I call on you now. Thank you for revealing to me what I need to know. I am willing to listen, and so it is. Okay. If you're still here, you're also willing to listen. So let's see what they have to say. Okay. We have El Mora. First card out. This talks about spiritual force field. Protecting light is surrounding you and you are safe. Additionally, Lady Nada. This is about your heart being expanded, your heart chakra opening up. This is releasing you from any fragments that are unfinished or unhealed. This is about openness, liberation, and letting yourself love and be loved. So you very much could be healing through quite a bit right now. We have Lady Portia. So this is really going to talk about overcoming those limitations. There's this karmic release happening, and you are letting go of the need to be right. All right, let's get some angels to work with and some additional advice. Thank you. Okay, we have Angel Muriel. Beautiful. This is the angel of intuition and inner peace. The number 35 breaks down to an 8. That might be significant. We have Cancer energy here. Time frame is June. And the crystal is selenite. And this talks about peaceful resolution. This is selenite. So this is a great crystal to use for clearing and cleansing. So this talks about clear aliens, aromatherapy, calm emotions, gentle touch, and patron of empaths and intuition. So if you're needing a little help and guidance and support from a friend, I feel like you can call on this angel. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Muriel. Angel of intuition and inner peace. Okay, and then we have Angel of Independence. This is about November, big changes. Bronzite is the crystal. I'm getting that this is, I help open the door to freedom in all areas of life through spiritual enlightenment and the discovery of truth. Adnasiel. And then Angel Muriel says, I send waves of fragrant harmony and peace to calm your heart and to clear your sentient channels to God. So this is like sending healing energy to you. Your sentient channels to God. So this would be your clear abilities. It's like being able to be a clear channel for the divine is what this is saying. So you very much are protected, and this is about your spiritual growth. This is about your freedom, your light, your power, enhanced pineal gland, as well as wisdom and the exploration of it all. So this is like you expanding your spiritual abilities, your connectedness. That's awesome. Thank you both. Thank you both. Let's see, we got one more. We have two more. We have Angel of Logic and Perseverance, all right? A lot of us are having to use our discernment. Not everything you see can you believe, okay? So it's about using your discernment and knowing like what's reality, what's not reality. You do have personal responsibility, and you are responsible for your own development and your precision and your work. And I feel like all the hard work you put in, it will be time to harvest. This is about order of things. Certain things have to play out in a certain plan order. There's intellect and details when it comes to what you're working on. I hope you reap the harvest of your full potential through the deliberate process of development. So many of you have been going through this process of development. This is a 10. And I'm also getting like August is maybe a time frame that maybe there's been some sort of shift. There is this you are ready, so the time frame is like now, and the crystal is peridot. Emmanuel, I guess. Then we also have Archangel Raphael. Okay, so this is really talking about healer of physical ailments, answering prayers, recovery, traveling, and having safety while traveling, as well as healing, pain relief, and health and wellness. So you might be feeling like a need to kind of like pour into oneself. Malachite is the crystal. The time frame is a Wednesday, so Wednesdays are like Archangel Raphael, and then it's really about healing and recovery too. Look at that, it's beautiful. Ask for healing or protection from bodily harm during travel, and for help finding lasting love. That's beautiful. And again, it's like I'm putting it right on the Lady Nada heart chakra energy. I love this for us. Beautiful messages today. Okay. Let your soul shine. Let your soul shine. It feels like I'm on vacation. King of Swords. Okay. First one out of the gate. What does he have to say, this king? Who is this King of Swords? The World card. I feel like this could be like an ascended master that you work with. Maybe somebody that you're learning from. I'm getting like master teacher, ascended master, maybe even angelics. Maybe it's Elmora. Okay, I feel like this is your, this is a teacher that you're learning from. And I feel like you've accomplished and learned a lot. So this is kind of like recognizing your success and what you've learned. I feel like there's a completion with this. Maybe even a certification of some kind. It's almost like you're bona fide. I just heard like, I was thinking about that movie. What's that movie? Where they're like, bona fide, Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is about you, again, like your energy, okay? And keeping it clear and calm and peaceful and being open to receive, right? Enhanced pineal gland and wisdom and your light and your spiritual growth. And the fact that like you take everything you've learned and you're applying it, you're speaking it, you're using it, right? This is you receiving the messages, okay, maybe from a guide or a master, all right, receiving it, right, being that clear channel and sharing it with the world with the Knight of Swords. Beautiful. And this is, you know, relating to the hard work that you're putting out, okay? And it's for the sake of change, evolution, ascension. I'm getting like, it's like your clear aliens, right? Your ability to receive energy, empath energy. I do have the Death card here. Okay, so this is about the purpose of transition and transformation. Endings bring new beginnings, okay? And I feel like there is an end of an era and a birth of a new one with the Empress and the Death card. Wow, that's awesome. It's like new creations are here, nurturing new earth energy. Fool card, yeah, this is like anchoring in new perspectives, new energy, creating something from scratch, starting over, having a new perspective, you know, leading with faith, not fear. Okay, it's like leaving the fears, concerns of the past behind, like burning it to the ground and like igniting a new fire, a new creation. Okay, so this is like a new you, new version, right? Like I was seeing this the other day and I'm like, what are we meant to be focusing on? And I was like, I got this. And it literally says new month, new beginning, new mindset, new focus, new start, new intentions, for new results. Okay, so that's what you're here to do. All right, you're participating on this. You're helping to create this. You are very creative. You're very strong. Okay, you're very balanced. You have learned to find balance within, as so without. So you're a very important energy because you do have independence, you do have sovereignty, you are in your light, you're in your power. And the Empress talks about growth, and I feel like you've experienced an extensive amount of growth. And I feel like this is visible internally and externally. And this is about blending the spiritual and the physical into one. So this is like recognizing integration. This would be integration. This is also like, you know, working with the energy, the light body. Okay, so this would be like a form of liberation. Okay. All right. Then I have the Lovers. Whoops, Ace of Pentacles as well. Yeah, there's something that's meant to be created here. It's almost like a new life, a new opportunity, a new beginning. I feel like this is representing like a blessing, a major cosmic gift. And this is representing becoming one. It's like love and be loved here, okay? I feel like what you're anchoring in here is love, and it's meant to be expansive. It's meant to be shared. Like this home could hold many, like it could be a place for refuge for many people. So maybe what you're creating is a place of refuge, like someplace safe, maybe a place that anchors in healing, pain relief, wellness, health, recovery. There's something here that's meant to be nurtured, okay? And I feel like it is about freedom and spiritual growth. I feel like you're maybe sharing this. It may actually present in the physical. So maybe so far it's been like ethereal. It's been principles, practices, decrees. I feel like you've been practicing, and I feel like it's for this. It's like practice makes perfect, okay? And I feel like there was a lot to learn. There was a lot that needed to be learned in order to gain the wisdom and knowledge. And now that you have the wisdom and knowledge, you've been practicing. And I feel like it's going to accumulate to something. And that is being represented by the Ace of Pentacles. This is a blessing. This is as a result of a lot of hard work, okay? The harvest. I feel like this is representing your harvest. Okay, so if you've been feeling like I have really been doing it, okay, I want you to know that like it's recognized. This is recognition, okay? You're meant to help those who are having a hard time processing and going through their awakening, because you've been there. You know what it's like to be in limbo. You know what it's like to be like the in-between, okay? This is like in between both worlds. That's my company name. All right, so you do have the ability to be in between the shadow and the light. It's like you're a Skywalker, all right, for some of you. So it's like you have spiritual experience and physical experience, and you integrate this. You're going to help people integrate this, okay? I find that fascinating that landed on the Strength card. Hangman represents, you know, for sure that you're going to gain some sort of new outlook from your experiences. All right, I feel like you're meant to share this, but sometimes not everybody loves the light, okay? Not everybody is walking on this path. I feel like you're the wizard, Harry. Somebody might want to help guide you through this path, or you're being guided on this path. All right, we do have the Tower, so I feel like you're going to be moved to safety. So if you receive guidance, listen to it. All right, so there's something that you've been cultivating. You're about to, again, reap the harvest, okay? You've been very focused and devoted on your projects, your creations. I feel like These may, like maybe there's some that you're meant to nourish more, maybe give more attention to, give more love to. I feel like you're doing what you love and loving what you do, Empress energy. There's an ending to something. You see this coming. You understand and have received this enlightenment. And this may have something to do with a cause or something you're standing up for. There is certain things that you're going to have to protect yourself from. I feel like you're going to be moved to safety so that you are not in the energy of having to survive and defend. I feel like you're meant to thrive instead. So I feel like your days of surviving are over. You very much could come in contact with somebody who, you know, is an equal vibration as you. I'm getting like the Two of Cups, bottom of the deck. You might be able to put the guard down a little bit. I have 7-7. I feel like you've healed. You've healed quite a bit. I feel like you've worked with your team to know what to focus on. And I feel like you gave love to that. And I feel like as a result of that, you've reached a higher ground. You're very supported on what you're here to do. You're protected. Your vibration, your love vibration is protected. And here's the thing, like, you had to go through these things because they were contracts, they were agreements, they were challenges that your soul needed to overcome and grasp. As a result, there's some karmic release playing out here, okay? You have ascended off this wheel, okay? Ascending is the key word here, okay? And I feel like you've had to stand your ground while learning these lessons. You may have been under attack for quite some time because there was this wanting to prevent you from having this new outlook or new experience or a new version of you. I feel like there was attempts to prevent you from moving on into this new light. I'm getting like responsibility development, right? Hard work, perseverance. So you've had to persevere over quite a bit, you know, and maybe you didn't have understanding of why. And so maybe because you gained understanding, okay, now you can share the understanding with others, right? So they have an easier way of experiencing, accessing their higher self with the high priestess or high priest. Okay, this is higher self, your intuition, your spiritual gifts. It's like you're going to help people ascend off this wheel, the karmic release, karmic wheel, contracts, you know, things that keep them stuck and bound to repeating cycles. You're giving them insight and guidance on how to bring balance to the situation so that they can enjoy this new them, right? Walking with spirit, right? This new faith. It's like restoring faith and hope in people. That's what you're meant to do here, all right? In whatever way that is. If it's painting, if it's singing, if it's dancing, if it's picking your nose, it doesn't matter. Do you, boo, do you. And whatever you do is enough, okay? Whatever you do is enough. You're being celebrated, okay? It's time to enjoy life. You're moving or relocating or rebuilding something, and it's going to be glorious. Many of you could be building homes. You could be moving to new locations where you feel like there's a vibe there that you connect with. I feel like this is your tribe coming in too. So you might be trying to create some sort of initiative that brings people together, okay? So I feel like this is an opportunity that is like custom made for you. That's beautiful. I feel like healing is the center of this. Love is the center of this with the Ace of Cups in the center of our reading here. Love wins, baby, okay? You hold the chalice, okay? You are the chalice. It's like, you generate this yourself. Like, you can create and generate this yourself, and you can, it's overflowing. There's more than enough to share. Like, you don't limit your love. You're not meant to. You're meant to share it. You're meant to explore it, and you're meant to share it. I have the Five of Cups and Temperance. Okay, Five of Cups, Temperance. And what's next? Oh, which one? This one, King of Wands, is experiencing a tower. Six of Wands, you're victorious. Someone is bummed out, pissed off, seeing things clearly now, whereas they may not have seen things clearly before, okay? They've arrived to the Five of Cups, which means they be learning some difficult lessons. Balance is being restored here as lessons are playing out. Things are being highlighted for all to see, so that there can be change. And it's like someone was refusing to change, be responsible, take accountability. I feel like they're being forced. The Tower comes in and is like a wrecking ball. I feel like someone's getting wrecked. But for their highest and greatest good, there is lessons playing out here that are meant to be learned, whether they like it or not. And sometimes, like, you know, if we don't make the changes, we are forced. Sometimes change is inevitable. I feel like there's a bit of that. I do have the Six of Wands. So I feel like you'll be victorious in, you know, what you have created for yourself. I feel like this is about, like, the energy you put out, you receive. So you're about to receive recognition for all your hard work because you stayed focused and devoted and committed to what you're here to do. Okay, so you stayed in alignment. Okay, you said yes to the divine, and you're like, I'm on my path. I'm in alignment. I'm working with others towards a common goal, and we're all successful. Okay, so I feel like there's that. And I feel like you're moving on to the next phase. Okay, yeah, look. Ace of Cups, 10 of Swords. Okay. You saw and see this all for what it truly is, which is, this was a blessing in disguise. This was something that needed to be closed out, and you may have needed help to close it out, and that's what happened. I feel like this rejection was your protection. You deserve love, not hate, okay? And I feel like you are manifesting that love that you desire and deserve. And I feel like, and what's rightfully yours, okay? Oops. You deserve love. Love and be loved, okay? You've become a master, a teacher, someone who can alchemize energy, someone who is learning divination even, or just tapping into their innate abilities, practicing with them. This is like a practitioner. Okay. Five of Wands here with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like, you know, they're going to continue to experience lessons with one another, whoever this group is. This is, you know, those who choose not to be in alignment, those who choose to compete, choose to create strife, difficulty, blockages. Like, there's a blockage here. And it's like, you know, the karmic wheel is always in motion. So I feel like there's a bit of that playing out here. I feel like you may have been up against a community, or this could just be collective. So we'll see. Queen of Wands versus a High Priestess. Okay. I feel like they worked with others, but you were protected. Oh, that's funny. This is who is like causing the drama. This is one who thinks that they're in competition with you. This is the one who's envious and jealous, potentially, the collective. But again, like hopefully the lessons that are playing out here will help them evolve and help them learn to be in their power and to work with their intuition and their higher self, and learn the principles of the universe and the universal laws and how they work. Like, you know, you say you understand the practice, but I feel like you're missing some key foundational things. And so I feel like maybe through this experience, I'm getting like there's going to be those that are going to learn the laws of the universe, specifically, and it's gonna like play out in their life. So, and again, like you have to learn the lesson, right, to complete the course. I feel like we're in Earth School here, so I feel like somebody's going to learn from this experience. I feel like everybody's learning from this experience. Okay, this is like this. I mean, if you see the Ace of Swords, this is about a bit of law and order, but from a universe perspective, not man's perspective. I feel like there's clarity, there's insight, there's truth, whether it hurts or not. There's perspective being gained here, and there's a shit ton of protection. So it's like sometimes the best learned lessons are the hardest ones you experience in life. Like they rip you down to the core, like to the core. Okay, so that you can be really rebuilt back up. Okay, this is about rebuilding. Okay, rebuilding for a better future. All right, we have the Emperor here. Yeah, this person thought that they like had more power over you. They could maybe try to control some sort of like group, but you know, they could be working with a masculine. I feel like they're in some sort of spiritual jail, or there's some sort of like self-limiting beliefs here, or some sort of personal restriction that they put on themselves. This also can represent like mental illness, mental instability, lack of worth, value, clarity, like the same thoughts ruminate over and over again and maybe affect this energy. Maybe somebody thought they had more power than they actually did. I'm getting like there might have been this couple and these people who thought that they were more powerful than this high priestess who works for God, okay, or who works for the divine. They may have misunderstood something, and I feel like there's going to be clarity brought to the situation. So there's that. Maybe somebody tried to rally a group to come after the collective here. I know I pick up on that a lot. Spiritual law. It's about spiritual law. It's like if you're going to practice magic, you need to know the basics, right? I feel like maybe somebody violated even the most basics of magic, right? And they're going to be held accountable for it. They may be experiencing it now, right? This looks like affliction. This looks like a hot mess. I feel like there's a bit of remorse playing out here. There's judgment here. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be an honest self-evaluation playing out here. And it's like, this is like the mirror energy, like that you're light, like you're the mirror. So you reflect back to them all the things that they don't like about themselves, or all the things that they don't want to remember, or all the things that they've done that they've not been accounted for. It's like there's going to be a full accounting. Okay, there will be a full accounting. Oh yeah, Hierophant. Oh yes, Hierophant, 100%. This is like holding people accountable, right? Like there are laws above man, and then they have to fit here. Like we have to have balance here. We have to have, you know, some sort of like what's like, there's some sort of like tradition, there's rules here, there's an influence of a situation and how we show up, like in our family, when it comes to our beliefs, when it comes to society, when it comes to school, and when it comes to like who we are as a human. Like, you're responsible for who you are as a human, whether you think you're not, or it's kind of like under the illusion that you're not going to be responsible for what you've done in the dark. I feel like it's all going to be illuminated. Okay, the moon and the sun. Yeah. Right? Like, you're like, it's like summoning demons, but not realizing that like these demons work for the light too. It's like, I don't know. It just seems a little silly. I don't know. I feel like there's some principles here that are going to be learned. Anywho, let's keep it moving. I feel like, yeah, there's justice, balance, harmony, accountability, responsibility for what's been going on here. Yeah, there's been some sort of like, you know, you're doing what we're called to do, which is to help others in whatever way. I feel like you've left the past behind, right? And you've been moving forward. You've made the conscious choice to, you know, be loyal to the divine and your plan and your mission and your contracts. Okay? Sun card. Yeah, I mean, they're all being exposed. Everybody's going to see everybody's skeletons in the closet. I mean, you know, it's all for the greater good. Like, everybody has an opportunity to awaken and to change and to be forgiven and to, most importantly, forgive themselves and to ask for forgiveness, right? We're perfectly imperfect, but, you know, to assume that, you know, there's not going to be any recourse from the things that we choose to do, that we use our free will choice to create and do, you know, there is accountability for this. There's like this responsibility. So maybe someone didn't think that they would ever be responsible for what they do. Okay. I feel like there's a bit of jealousy of maybe somebody coming back to you. Maybe there's this like manipulation of energy here that they're trying to create. Okay, maybe there's a bit of over drinking, indulgence. Maybe there's a confusion here. Maybe there's entertaining many. Okay, maybe somebody's dirty little secret is that they have a lot of options, or they play the field. I feel like they may want to try to rush away from a situation. There's like this avoidance. Again, like not being accountable for what they do, right? Like doing things behind people's backs and trying to get away with them. Like, this has to stop. I feel like you're not interested. You've already left the party. Okay, three's company. Okay, and then we have the 7 of Cups. Like, I mean, how many are we talking about here? Like, somebody's got some sort of situation playing out here that just continues to repeat itself. Like, there's a pattern playing out here. Maybe someone caught on to the pattern and, you know, stood up for what they believed in, and as a result there was an attack, many attacks, potentially by this group here, potentially led by this energy here, or this energy. Take what might resonate. But I feel like they engaged many to come after and to attack, and I feel like there's a pattern of this, and there was a lot of watching but not doing or saying anything, so you're just as guilty. Participation, guilty by association. All right, there's abandonment, there's rejection, there's losing something that's very important to your physical reality here. So that could be a car, a job, a person, a place, a thing. Okay, it's literally whatever's going on here is affecting physical realities. Okay, it's like hitting them where it hurts. Okay, if they thought that they were gonna financially benefit from playing games with you, that is where they're gonna get hit first. Truth. Okay, You're like, oh, you wanna do this? Oh, okay, for money. Okay, here you go. Like, you're not winning the big prize. Like, you're not the prize here. Like, in fact, you don't deserve the prize. So maybe somebody thought that they could get away with whatever and still gain some sort of notoriety, some sort of, still looking like, you're good in the hood. Yeah, no, you're not looking good in the hood. Like, there's no loyalty among thieves. All right? That's what's being seen in the environment. Thievery. Okay? You cannot hide. There's no hiding. It's like, come out wherever you are. The truth is being revealed about what people have done for money. Okay? Chariot. This is happening fast. I feel like you've overcome whatever this is. This has not stopped you in your tracks. I feel like this pain turned into power. Maybe they tried to stop you and block you, thinking that this pain would prevent you from moving forward, but it didn't. It actually empowered you. It actually made you stronger. This energy is trying to hold on to you. There is this like resistance to change. So in order for them to see both sides of the situation and understand maybe collective's perspective, they are going to experience the Three of Swords for themselves, so they know what that experience is, and then they can have both perspectives in a situation. Remember, a lot of times in our soul contracts, we're meant to understand it from both sides, right? Duality. This energy that you dealt with that may have done you wrong is now being done wrong by those that they considered family, close friends, or even lovers. They're literally all backstabbing each other, okay? And so this energy is going to understand what it's like to have everybody you love and care about come against you, okay? Because that's what they did to you. So they're going to understand it from both perspectives, from a duality perspective, right? Someone has most definitely chosen not the path that maybe their soul was calling for them to take, like some sort of contract here. I feel like somebody chose the easy way out. Someone thought it would be easier. Okay, Two of Pentacles, and then the Page. Yeah, I feel like somebody juggled somebody else. Maybe they tried to entertain them both, put them both in a third party competition, break their heart, a lot of heartbreak, pain, suffering. It doesn't have to be a third party. This can just be like the family dynamics and your relationship, and maybe it's kids and listening to one side of the story and not the other. And so it's not an unbiased perspective. It's very biased. So there's a bit of that, like what goes up comes down. So I feel like someone is feeling the down, meaning they don't have much to account for. So if this was their motivation, was to make out financially or materially, that's not the case. I feel like they've lost money instead of gaining money. I feel like they're not sure how to proceed. They may be doing a lot of planning, overthinking. Okay, maybe they're not listening to their intuition. Okay. Four of Swords, they could be resting or needing rest. Maybe they're staying to themselves because they don't have money. Or maybe they're needing some sort of counsel, some sort of mental assistance here. Let's see. We have the Six of Cups. So they're like, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody is trying to come up with a plan to play on your heartstrings to get money from you because they don't have any. Okay? They're like, oh, I miss you. I love you. You know, remember when we had the good times? Why are you only focusing on the bad times? You know, look at the difference here. Who's stable? Who's not stable? Okay? Who's got the shorter end of the stick? It's not the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Pentacles, not the Queen of Pentacles. Like you're already gone, okay? You're already gone. So just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't look back. This energy, again, for the purposes of the duality experience here, you know, they are experiencing what it's like to be in competition themselves, or to be caught again cheating on whoever they're with. And so, like, the truth is that maybe you weren't the problem. Now people are seeing that this person cheats on whoever they're with. There's some sort of secret coming out here about this King of Wands, and it could be that they're hiding from something. I feel like they're no longer able to hide. Okay, so they're being exposed for whatever that is. This could be a boss. It could be a partner, past partner. It could be a brother, a father, an uncle. You know, somebody who is like very much concerned about things and how they are perceived by others. Like they care what people think about them. And, you know, they have this like illusion that like that's what's most important in life, is to be well off and to seem distinguished, but behind the scenes, like you're really this, right? So I don't know, I feel like this energy tried to be something that they're not, and now everybody's seeing this. Okay, Two of Cups. There's this realization playing out here of who you were to this person. They now are understanding that there's more to this than maybe what meets the eye, okay? They're realizing, you know, that you do have that creative spark. I'd say, Star card, they're witnessing you create something new for yourself from the experience, right? You're applying your abilities that you have gained, your strengths, to create a new reality for yourself. I feel like you had a choice to make too, right? Even though you didn't see things clearly, you still chose love. You choose to work on yourself, right? There's a lot of healing when it came to this experience, and through healing brings growth and development. And I feel like that's what this reading is really about. It's about growth and development, and you really learning through your experiences and applying these. But you're not just applying them, you're sharing them too. So it's like whatever you experience, you know, you retain it. Like water, liquid retains energy. So it's like you're offering it up. You're meant to share this with others. So I feel like this plot, this plan backfired. All right, don't give up on me. All right, maybe this energy doesn't want you to give up on them, but I feel like, you know, the King of Cups energy, Five of Swords. Okay, they have a lot of healing to do. They have a lot of family healing to do. Okay, and that's not something that you can take on as your own. This is something that belongs to them. All right, there's a lot of like dark attachments here. There's a lot of shadow work to do here. The mindset here is what needs to shift the most. I feel like the way that they think is a blockage. Okay, I feel like it actually prevents their heart chakra from opening. Okay, you might have fallen in love with the potential of this person or the fake mask. I feel like you didn't really know who you were with. I feel like this is somebody who wore a mask and pretended to be somebody who wanted to have a happy family dynamic. I feel like they want the perspective that there's a happy family here, but in the background, they're sabotaging it. They're seeding things, you know, that lead to destruction. They're dabbling in the dark and pretending to be of the light. So there's a lot of deception here. I feel like this is an energy that deals with some mental difficulties. Five of Swords is like just reliving the past or trying to avoid the past. There's a lot here. So I'm not getting into everybody's mental health. That would be extreme. All right. I feel like they've always felt like in order to be happy in life, they've had to destroy others in order to get there. All right. So maybe they've come from a family unit that wasn't loving, wasn't supportive, and was very dark. And as a result, like, that's their burden to bear, and that's their healing to do. Okay. They have to put the work in. It's not something that they can take from somebody else. And it's nothing that you can do for them. Okay. So you will, of course, your light is going to attract this energy. All right. We have like the empath and the narcissist. Okay. This dynamic, the narcissist ends up being the empath's biggest teacher, and the empath ends up being the narcissist's biggest teacher. So it's like, again, duality playing out in the physical realm. Okay. It's like energy signatures. Okay. It's for the sake of evolution. It's for the sake of healing. It like literally ignited you into your purpose. Okay. So all that was experienced by this energy served its purpose. And I feel like you understand this. You have compassion for this. You're not letting it stop you. You're using it to fuel your fire. Okay. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like this energy is trying to figure out a way how to get back into your energy. Okay, because this is where they remember it being wholesome, kind, loving, caring. I feel like they're like, how do I get back to this? But I don't know that they know why they want to come back to it. I feel like they're being overrun by this like shadow energy here. So they may not understand why they think certain things, or why they're doing certain things, or why they're even saying certain things. Maybe they don't understand why they keep coming after you. Like, it's been a long time, I'm getting. I feel like they now may want to work with you. They're trying to come up with a plan. So this person is like plotting and planning on how to get back into your energy. Why? Why do they want to do this? Because they want to block somebody else coming in. Someone who's actually going to treat you the way that you deserve. That's why. Yeah. And this is on the horizon too. This is being like, they know that this person's either in your energy or is on their way to you. And so they're trying to come up with a plan to prevent this from happening. But it's God's plan. And they don't have more power than God. So this is wrath, depending on how you want to take it. Okay, what do we get here? Page of Cups in the reverse. This person is not sorry for their actions. This person is not willing to admit what they've actually done. This is a half-ass apology. They're thinking that you're still the old version of you and you would accept less than you deserve. They're watching. I have all the pages right here. Well, I have one page over here. Page of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Page of Wands. Page of Swords. So what I'm getting with this is they could very much want to bring an offer to you. They're watching. They're observing. They're trolling. They're obsessed with you. Eight of Cups. They're going to watch you walk away from them forever, and that is part of their karma, and there's nothing they can do about it except for just watch. Yep. Queen of Swords. This is you speaking your truth. This is you telling your story. This is like, sit down, shut up, and let's speak some truth. I feel like there's a bit of that. Like, you know, maybe you finally found your voice and it's beautiful. Four of Wands. Like, this is you celebrating your life and, you know, you understanding that your truth helps other people find freedom. Okay, liberation even. I feel like you're meant to help liberate others, okay? And of course they don't like this because, you know, they're against that. Knight of Cups. I feel like this energy may entertain, you know, a variety of people. Maybe ones that maybe they very much could be a bit of ashamed of. I don't know. I'm getting like, what's this Knight of Cups? I feel like you have learned to love yourself, and this person is so busy loving everything else. Oh, it's funny. I feel like, you know, there is this like missing your energy, right? It's because they benefited from it. Like they were able to deplete all these cups from you, right? And so they're used to stealing energy. They're like an energy vampire. In fact, like this guy kind of looks like a vampire. So, you know, stay clear. You're not interested in that. Okay? I feel like you're meant to be with this person. This King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, flip and switch the roles, whatever you need to do. This could be a Queen of Cups. All right? But I feel like this person just, you know, is a love bomber, gaslighter, spreads their love to everybody, maybe is a heavy drinker, partier energy. Okay? And then there's the Queen of Cups. So again, like, switch the roles, okay? I'm just pulling up based on what the cards are showing me and telling me and what my guides are saying. Yeah, this energy is like, come on. All right. Maybe the devil. Yeah, I feel like this energy is doing nothing but spreading toxic vibes. This is yucky. Maybe there's attachments as a result of doing sex magic. That's what I'm getting. All right, look at, and this is a man. Look at, there's two men, okay, in the Cups energy and the devil. So I feel like maybe someone's being exposed potentially, or maybe someone's entertaining more than one masculine, or I feel like somebody may have some discretions here. I don't want to know about the discretions. Let's keep it moving. But there's discretions here that I feel like have been going on behind the scenes, and you're like, I don't want to know. Okay, what else do we got? I share what the cards come up. All right. Don't kill the messenger. Literally. Someone was like, oh, I'm so sick of hearing about this person. Yeah, don't kill the messenger. This person is a player, okay? They played themselves right out of your life, and now they're wondering, you know, how to get back into your energy. You're not interested. You don't want anything to do with this energy. Clearly, they are refusing to face judgment. And here's the thing, like, God's wrath is coming for them, whether they like it or not. So they're about to have, like, a rude awakening here, okay? I feel like they have not made any changes to their actions. I feel like their actions speak louder than words. I feel like what they do is they use and abuse because that's how they've learned to gain things in life, okay? And I'm getting like they tend to like want to hook up with people who they can gain finances from. So this person uses and abuses and manipulates others to get what they want, okay? And they're under judgment for this, even though they don't want to face it. They're being forced to face it. They're not going to have another choice. We have the Queen of Cups here. Okay, Queen of Cups. What else we got here? Three of Pentacles. Teamwork makes the dream work. Devotion. Self-mastery. Mastering something that you're meant to share with others. Things are going to be picking up soon. So I feel like momentum, progress. You've made a lot of progress. Keep going, okay? There is something coming in that you are going to love to do. I feel like it's right in alignment for you. All right? Like all of this is like the support you always wanted and needed. There could be a new direction that you're going to take. So this could be like a new job. I feel like you're no longer the victim, you're the victor, okay? You're no longer bothered, okay? Whatever they did to you, it's been reversed, and You're rubber, they're glue. Okay, so now it's sticking back to them. It's like a silly childhood saying, but I feel like this person's super immature. Okay, and so, you know, yeah, they wished and they received, and now they're not happy with what they received or what they wished for. I feel like, you know, everything that you so wanted for yourself, I feel like this energy has received. So, you know, it's kind of like you asked and you received, right? You took action and you received. You know, you called upon this energy. It's now yours, right? Enjoy drinking the Kool-Aid. Someone drank the Kool-Aid, okay, and is now not liking Kool-Aid. Too fucking bad. Too fucking bad. Okay? You don't like the Kool-Aid you drank? Too damn bad. Okay? I feel like, you know, this is like reaping what you sow here. I feel like maybe they thought somebody was, you know, more than and effed around and found out that it's not all that it seems. What's greener on the other side isn't always greener. Okay? So someone is feeling this. Okay? I feel like you're emerging as the I feel like this whole experience, right, was a catalyst for your growth, development, for you to see your worth, your value, okay? You're no longer taking on other people's burdens or being part of their unresolved, unhealed trauma and patterns. You're no longer in like some sort of sick trauma bond with this energy. You've been free and liberated. You're experiencing some sort of financial independence, some sort of liberty, okay? So you've been liberated. You've been freed. You've been released from these patterns. You know your worth, you know your value, you know what you deserve, and you're not accepting anything less, okay? And these energies are dealing and learning with the same lesson, okay? They may not realize it yet, but they're learning their own worth and value. They're learning how important it is to work on themselves so that they don't continue to experience things they don't want to experience. Okay, so everyone's learning to stand in their power, heal their past. Everyone's responsible for doing their own healing work. Okay. Dealing with their own family issues is also something that they need to deal with, especially when it comes to inner childhood wounds, okay? So that when you do show up in a relationship, you're showing up in a way that is healthy. And especially if there's kids involved, you know, we certainly don't want to repeat toxic patterns from our childhood. So I feel like abandonment wounds are really significant here. And, you know, belief systems as well, understanding things. Everything needs to be, you know, done in moderation. We're here to anchor in peace, love, and happiness, okay? And so this is like the energy you put out, you receive back, all right? So you have to be accountable, okay? You have to be accountable. Many of you are learning this lesson, and many of you are the teachers. So I hope this found who needs it. Just remember that we have a lot of support. A few of the angels you can call on are Archangel Raphael, Angel Muriel. We have Hemaniel. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. As well as Adnashiel. Okay, you can call on them, as well as Elmora. Okay, Lady Nada, Lady Portia. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. As always, I love you. I thank you for the support, the comments, the likes, the shares. I love it. Stay tuned for more readings. I will post a few more later today. And enjoy your weekend if this finds you on the weekend.